Hi. You want to come say hi? I think Caitlin's the only one here. Say hi, Caitlin. Ah, Newell. Yes, I am. I was like 30 seconds late or something crazy. So, can you say hi? No, you're not going to look at the screen? No. Why not? You're not in trouble. Can't you say hi to everybody? Huh? All right, go get on the couch. Hey, Mary, how are you? Okay, guys, so this show, you tell me what you guys want to talk about. So I am open to whatever you want to do. I have a table full of stuff if there's no suggestions so that it doesn't drag on. But you guys want to talk about movies? Let's talk about movies. You guys want to talk about TV? Let's talk about TV. Music. Mom! Hi! I hope you're not the one driving. Mom, Pa, they're on their way back from Indiana. They went to drop off some car parts for my dad's Cuda that's getting restored, and they stopped to visit my great uncle. So, Bobbert, what's up, Golden? How are you? Nadia, how are you as well? On the road. Okay, good. I'll pick up my stro fish from you tomorrow, if that's okay. Let's talk Pokemon. All right, let's talk Pokemon. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about Pokemon. I will fully admit that I got into the little craze when the cards came out a few months ago. And I still couldn't tell you. My nephew, Nolan, if the Littles are watching, hi, Littles. Hey, Umpty. Well, you can switch the topic, Teresa. So we'll keep talking until someone gives me a new topic to do. So yeah, I got into the little Pokemon craze. My nephew's very much into them. He likes to show me all the new ones that he's got and how much this is doing and how much that is doing. Oh, first day of drop training. Congratulations. I knew you had done an interview. I didn't know that you'd actually gotten it. But Caitlin, you're more of an expert on unicorns. You're more of an expert on Pokemon than I am, but, I mean, hey, we'll do whatever. Shep, what's going on? How are you? Open my damn boxes. Okay. Well, do you want me to open the one from you first or the one from you last? Hey, Johnny, how are you? I have a ton. And I'm frozen. I have a ton of boxes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like 7. All right. Well, we'll start with the little ones because I don't know what's in these. Little box. For those of you that are here tonight, stick around. I do have a major announcement coming for this evening. Something really cool that I'm doing with the Lane fam, and I have no idea what this is. Oh, Mr. Owl. So it's a soda. I do love the sodas. I went kind of hard in Jay's the other day. But they were good deals. I mean, it was completely... Yes, I'm moving to Canada. So I was, for work, if my boss is watching on Facebook, I'm not sure if he is, but for work earlier, you can't go through... There's no plug. That's weird. Okay, there's no pog. Whatever. When you go to a city called Port Huron, you guys can look it up. There is a second bridge. So the Ambassador Bridge is the one that's well known in Detroit, and then there's a second bridge that goes to Sarnia, Blue Water Bridge. And I was right by there, so I took a picture and I put this building that they're building in the background, and then there were boats in the foreground, and so I marked it. Hey, Mark, speaking of Canadians, so I marked the boats in the U.S. and the building in Canada, and Teresa was like, well, why don't you go over there? And I was like, well, there's kind of like a big giant river there. And she said, Foxy, how you feeling? And she said, then boat over there. And then I told the other crew I sent it to Fox, and I didn't realize that Fox was having half his face removed. Hey, Sharon, how are you? So I cannot swim across the border. That's highly frowned upon, even though they're very friendly. Canadians are very friendly, but yeah. So I had a picture of Selma Sarnia in the background and the U.S. in the front. So it was really cool. I stopped to get some lunch at a chicken wing place. We got Mr. Owl soda here with no pog. I don't know what happened to this can. It got like crunched. Oh, there it is. It fell out. Pog. One of 8,400. He's a chunky little dude. You can ride one of your ducks across? Well, yeah, you told me that you have quite a few, Fox. I mean, we always see different ones in the background, so that's always cool. All right, now we'll open yours next. So this is something that I purchased from Teresa, and I'm excited for this. It's I have one other one. I couldn't tell you where he's at right now. It's on the bottom somewhere. But this is something I don't think Graham's here, but Graham and I share a very big love of these. And if Trapper comes in, I might kiss you through the screen. So I got this off Teresa. This is the 8-bit all-purple Donatello. I have the Raphael, the all-red 8-bit Raphael as well. And I have the normal 8-bit Leonardo, which my mom got for me off of Zulily. So I already shared this with my mom last night, and I also shared this with John. So Slapshot Pops had a video up. I think it went up yesterday. And are you back? Okay. Oh, Umpty wore his shirt out today. Nice. You opened your box. He was all worried about that. And so I watched John's video, and he's been doing a lot of them, like what to buy, what to sell, what to keep, things that are on the rise. And I was watching it, and I started laughing because one of the ones that he brought up was this She-Hulk in the attorney's outfit. And and so the reason I was laughing is I don't know if you guys know what Zulily is. It's Zulily, but my mom shops there. And so she got it for me, and it was like $3, maybe $5, but I remember $3. It was like super cheap. And it was the shared con exclusive from Emerald City a couple years ago. And so we got it in, and the one thing that's bad about Zulily is that they don't package very well. The good thing about it is you can kind of find all kinds of different things, all different types of collectibles, but the packaging sucks. So we got the Romeo we live in Romeo, so my mom got me Romeo from Romeo and Juliet, and it happened to be the Chase that I ended up getting, but the box was destroyed. But She-Hulk came in, and it was not. So she's been in the collection for a long time, because I have a big rule of not, I will never get rid of stuff that was given to me, especially if it's coming from family. And he mentioned that she's worth $60, so I need to put her in a protector. She's been sitting in the background, and I had no idea that she was worth that. But these turtles are super cool. So I still need to get Leonardo and Michelangelo. But I do have another cool one. I can't have you on my lap and stand up. Excuse me. So this is my pride and joy Ninja Turtle one. It's a graded one. Mary, you should look into seeing if we can get HMBRs graded. That would be cool. So he's graded. It's the grayscale Michelangelo. I got this off a waffle on Gambino's. So I absolutely love the Ninja Turtles. I've loved Ninja Turtles since my brothers and I were kids. Okay. Oh, let's see. What else do I have? OCD. Why am I freezing? OCD, I don't think OCD is here. I won't get all of these out. If you don't follow him on Whatnot, he plays really cool soda games. There is always a sealed soda. There is a chase soda. There are commons as well, 4 commons, and that are open. and you can choose which spot you want. But then, and I don't know if he left any of them on here. Yep, he did. So if you get these stickers on that, then you can pick an additional common. But he also has a golden star. Hang on. Wait a second, folks. I have a surprise. What's up, brother?
Hi.
How are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good. I was people told me to open boxes, so that's what I've been doing. So I was showing off OCD stuff. So he does whatnot auctions, and there's always a sealed soda that you can get, a chase soda that you can get, 4 commons, but then there's stickers on the bottom. If you get the green sticker, you get an extra common. If you get the gold star, you can pick 2 commons or an additional sealed soda out of them. And so I ended up getting number 5 and Sorceress Apprentice Mickey. And
Nadia.
I got Kong and Fleagle, because I have the other banana splits up there somewhere. The common ones. So how you doing, Ross?
I just got off work. It's my first beer.
Yeah, well, Fox is apparently starting early. You have to excuse him though. He's still on numbing medication from his surgery earlier today.
Oh.
He had mouth surgery. So where are you at now?
Bremerton, Washington.
How long have you been there?
6 weeks.
Oh, this is the same place? You must just be sitting differently because it looks like a different background.
I don't know. My Christmas lights. Christmas lights.
Nice. You brought your Christmas lights with you?
Everywhere, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's one of the first things I do when I get into a new place. Put my Christmas lights up.
Well, hey, I would too. I don't know what this is either.
But yeah, so I just got off work. It's my weekend. I'm off for the next 2 days. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah? You got any plans?
Yes. My latest hobby addiction is buying team break spots on Whatnot for NFL trading cards.
Oh, that's cool.
It's expensive, and I have to rein myself in because you lose money. For the most part, you lose money because you're trying to get that one huge hit. And I've gotten a few, but anyway, I don't know. You can see down there on the table, those are stacks of football cards that are valued at $5 or more. And there's probably about 150 of them. And then I have all these that I still need to go through and price. But I mean, you get some pretty cool hits, lots of different patches and stuff. Like, I'm sure I'm boring a lot of people, but this is one of the coolest ones I pulled so far. I haven't even looked up to see the value on it.
Hang on, let me pull that up. I'm sure there's people in here that could tell you.
It's a Heath Miller autograph.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then it's like a parallel. It's got the shiny crap stuff going on.
Venticular or whatever.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's what I need to do over the next few days is put these up for sale on eBay.
Umpty says it would probably be cheap if you pick the Lions. That's true story. Has anybody seen the new Matthew Stafford commercial?
No.
When he's talking about trading in his phone, but that he loves his old phone and he always will, and winks at the camera. I was like, mentally I'm going to. I'm like mentally flipping the dude off. I was like, whatever.
No. You don't get to pick your team. You pick a number. You pick a number, and then they have a deck of cards, and like you say, you want 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your team. Some people do the winning spiel of the spinning wheel of death, but most of them just use cards that have the teams on them.
Oh, that's cool. Nadia says, Ross, I'm starting job training for my new job tomorrow, customer service at a bakery pastry shop.
Nice. Are you going to see if they can teach you how to bake? I personally don't like baking. I enjoy the fruits of bakers' labors, but I'm not a big baker.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Wiki, how are ya?
Congrats, Nadia.
So you'll like this one, Ross.
Oh, nice. I used to have that. It was one of the ones I sold in my purge.
He's an old one. What, 2015?
Yeah. Where'd you get that?
On Whatnot for a steal.
I think the PPG on that's like around $40.
Yeah, I didn't pay anything close to that.
Nice.
The real crazy one, I didn't bring the box in here, is I needed the IG-11 that was holding Grogu and it only comes in a pop and t-shirt thing. And the pop alone is going for $40-something. Plus you have the added value of the shirt. I got it for like less than $20.
Nice.
Because no one else was bidding on it. I was like, all right, I'll take that. Thank you. You remember Yoj, right?
Yeah.
Fenway, stop knocking sodas over. So, Yoj popped on Whatnot. And,
What's up, everybody?
he had to buy it now. He sent me a couple other things. So, if you guys saw when my mom opened her first soda the other day, I don't know when that was, but when my mom opened her first soda, that was something he'd thrown in the box, and then he threw this in too.
Oh, I have that. I have that exact same thing in my storage unit.
Yeah, that thing's cool. I like that.
Very cool. That was actually a birthday gift from Eric Fry. Sent me that same thing.
And now my collection of these is complete. And there was the only one I was missing until now. They've announced another one that I'm gonna have to get because, well, it's like one of my favorite characters. I don't care about the white paper. Ta-da!
Oh, nice. Oh, we were gonna talk about. I had one for sale, but oh well.
Well, this one I got this well below PPG as well, and much love to Yoj because I needed that one. It's the last one that I needed of those die-cast ones. So,
aren't they cool?
They are so cool.
I'm gonna try to get the Boba Fett. I want the Boba Fett.
Okay, so conversation chat. Since he brought up the Boba Fett one that's coming out, do you guys think it's a lazy chase? Because it's just the all silver instead of. I was talking. I was in my pops the other day, and I was talking to Nick and Nessa about it, and Nick in particular. But we both agree that we think it's kind of a lazy chase. And then I said, why didn't they do like the proto version or the droids version of him as the chase? I thought that would have been cooler.
What is the chase version?
It's all silver. That's it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's still cool, yeah, but I mean, you have so many opportunities. If you're going to do a chase of that, and it's going to be the first die-cast chase that you can get, Obi!
Eric, Obi! Quick draw.
Quick said he's thought it was going to drop, and so he was start. I'm guessing it'll probably come out maybe Friday, because it's a higher value one. We got this guy from Super Funko Mo. He's a lot of fun to follow. He's my second favorite ginger.
He was one of the first people I ever bought a Batman pop from way back when. That was before I even was on Instagram.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, Matt's a cool guy. And then I don't think Sassy's here. What's up, Eric? How are you? I don't think Sassy's here, but Sassy was doing a Whatnot too, and I got Duck Dodgers from her a long time ago, and so to finish that, I got this guy.
Okay.
Space Cadet.
Is that Porky Pig?
Yeah, it's Porky Pig as a little astronaut from the Duck Dodgers thing, and there's two more. But the Marvin the Martian, I've never seen the canine. I've never seen anybody have it. But the Marvin the Martian, I think, is pretty pricey.
You know, you remember I had every single Marvin the Martian at one point. I had the complete collection.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, and Sassy sent me this, the Deceased Joker GameStop exclusive. Thank you, Sass. And then I got some beads.
What's up, Sassy?
Sassy! We were just talking about you. Thank you very much. I got some beads.
You
Well,
got
this
to
is
earn
like a
those.
mega beads.
Randy. You got to earn those beads. What are you doing?
I got beads and I got stickers. And thank you to BK Phipps for my birthday. She sent me a sticker album, so now I have a place to put all my stickers that I get from people. So this one, and I got a Mr. Cajun sticker. This one's up somewhere, and then the Merry Christmas one, but I have this up somewhere. So
Cool.
is that all of them? This is the last one of the boxes to open. Oh yeah, this was a blind mystery box thing.
Cool.
I took a whole box of pops that I don't collect to my pops and sold them. Like most of them were anime and stuff like that. I was like, I don't want them. I don't want them. They're just taking up space. And then I got these two.
Yeah. Why did you get that OG Batman?
Last weekish.
No, why did you get that?
Why?
Yeah.
I like the OG Batmans.
Okay.
I have a lot of Batman.
Speaking of Batman, here's the gift you sent me.
Oh yeah. What do you think of it?
I think they're cool. I'm not going to go out and buy every single other one that they've made. Well, I mean, I say that, and I have this one here too.
The other Batman.
Yeah. So I will buy any Batman that they make, but I'm not.
What about the other DCs, the like the Joker and stuff?
No, just Batman. I have to move everything every time I get a new job assignment, so I'm trying not to buy stuff, and I keep buying stuff.
Yeah, I hear you. I know how that goes.
I asked her to make a purple metallic one. She said she'd think about it.
Oh, that would be cool.
It'd be cool because they don't have a purple chrome Batman. I mean, technically they do, but it's pink.
Well, yeah, true. It says it's purple, but it's not purple.
Yeah.
So, Ross, with you moving around like that, I mean, do your collectibles get banged up?
I take very good care of them.
Yeah.
I have big plastic tubs that I fill up and pad them up, and yeah.
Well, this is something I've been concerned about. I don't know if Mary's still here or not, but this is something I've been concerned about, and it's like you brought it up, so I'm going to talk about it. So, I got this one in their Twitter giveaway with Justin's signature on it. And then there's some of these other ones that are exclusives and low counts and everything else. And so that's been a concern of mine. So you guys are going to be the first ones tonight to know about this. But my youngest brother and I have started something up for anybody. And we're starting off with the need, which is, Rukru was great. Absolutely fantastic. What's up with the knitted collectible things? Golden, they're called Handmade by Robots. I got some this week, some new ones this week. I can if someone wants to see them, they will. If not, I won't show them off. But I am announcing something. So my brother and I are starting a protector business, I guess, if you want. And we've called it Collectibles. 360 degrees of protection. What is different about this, because there's how many different protector companies in the world, but what's different about that is these, and this is just the initial prototypes. I'm not showing you guys the final renderings of anything yet, because that would ruin the whole surprise, but these are modular. So this is showing you one, that's the base with the lid, and the lids you can get the lids in, will be coming in different colors, but they're modular. So you can actually stack them, and what we're doing is making a universal base of sorts. So if you wanted to take your sloth Handmade by Robots, and then you wanted to put your sloth Funko Pop, you would be able to stack both of those so they connect together and be with each other, and they lock in place so that you don't have to worry about things sliding off, because a lot of us have our pops in soft protectors, and when you shift one, they all shift, right? They want to slide, even in hard stacks and everything else. None of these have locking ability to click in place. Now, my brother and I are, we're going to start off with one. Stack it to me. We're going to start off with Handmade by Robots, which is an immediate need because there are no protectors for those. And we're going to then eventually move over to adding Funko Pops, something for sodas, so that you guys can intermingle your collectibles in one awesome display. Again, we're looking at doing the lids and the bases and stuff. You'll be able to buy just lids and bases if you want to stack, whatever you need to do. You want to change it out. You want a soda bottom, or you want a Funko bottom. You can just buy that. They'll come in different colors. So if you want to do a theme, so you've got red and yellow for Flash, you can do that. What about rubber ducky protectors? These will fit those as well. But the immediate need was, what am I going to do with these collectibles that have no protection? And I don't want them to fall. See, let me take this down for a minute. So in the background here, I don't have all of them right now. Some of them are out on loan. But they're just stacked on each other. But there's some up in here, which are the OG ones that they don't make anymore, and things like that. And with everything that's been announced that's coming, the teasers and everything, I think this is something that's necessary to start off with, and then move to the different brands.
So those things are circular
for right now. So the issue is, in talking to material companies, that because the boxes are different sizes, if we can make one size base instead of different squares, it would look stupid. So we can do one round base. And they're not exactly that way. So the final product, the boxes are going to be much closer to the actual inside of the clear protector there, so they don't move around and shift around. Again, those were the first renderings that we did. So they will be, but you'll be able to insert your Funko Pop so it'll sit and it won't jostle. Or you can do, like sodas if you want. We've talked about individual tubes for individual sodas. We've talked about doing it so you could put your soda, your figure, your can, and the Pog in one as a, to show off. The other thing is because of how we're going to design them, you can easily insert one of those LCD lights in there so it lights it up. So there's a lot of things coming, black light, glow in the dark, all that kind of stuff that'll be coming. So
sweet.
Yeah. So
congratulations.
Thank you. So we thought it was a good idea. Your Cadillacs are being faxed to you now. Yes, ding dongs will fit in there. You can probably fit the entire box. But we thought it was a cool idea. It's something that'll make me feel a whole lot better once I have these protected and stuff.
Mama J.
Oh no, it's Ross. Mama J.
Are they going to make it so they're airtight? Because if you do, they could also be used for food storage.
I haven't thought about that. I'll bring that up to my brother. But there is one base that's a little bit bigger, like the bottom plate, and then the rest of them will stack on top of each other, but be a smooth cylinder going up.
Cool.
So I don't know if you guys think it's a good idea or not. We thought it was a great idea. I don't know if that's John or Ellie. What's going on? Jeremy Knapp, how are you? I just noticed a bunch of people popped in.
Mama J.
Mama J. I already said hi to King Bob. Yeah, thanks, Angie. I like the color idea too. They're all clear. And what we do know is it kind of takes away from the fact that the top and the bottom will be a solid color, so you can't see the awesome top of the box art and stuff like that. But at the same time, what you want to see is the figure. But you'll be able to actually stick the figure. I don't like that the prototypes were in a Funko soft protector. I wanted something else for those, and there's enough room in there that the tag can lay flat and everything else. So.
Right, I know. Hey! That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, my brother's watching. So Trey, they're giving us all kinds of ideas. And Trey, if you didn't watch it now, I'm making you go back and watch this. But I mean, I really shouts out to my younger brother. He is the one that he and my dad are the engineers in the family. My dad's already working on the patent. Or we've been talking about that and seeing what we need to do. But realistically, everybody does protectors, and so it's not like it's rocket science. It's not something that's going to change the world. It's something to protect a collectible. So we thought it was wise to roll it out now and see what you guys thought. And if you guys like the idea, then we're pressing on, and we'll have the prototypes ready, and hopefully you guys like. So
do I remember correctly? Was the base unit one, the bottom base thing, was that round 2?
Everything. Yep.
I think you should make that square with a little round insert. That way, when you stack them all next to each other, they're like firm against each other instead of a rounded edge that could. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this was the initial, like, us talking and getting it out there, and that's all I wanted to share tonight. We've talked about that. We've got stuff going with the round bases, but I'll talk to him and see if we can do it square.
I'm just because I'm thinking about, like, if I had a bookshelf and I want to stack things up, I would be I'd feel way more safe about it if the bases were all had surface contact along the edges at the base. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, it's because I'm square.
Thanks, Sumpty. I've got new ones. So what do you guys want to talk about? I have a new toy, Ross, but I brought the toy in here because it's something that you'll. I already know Fox has seen it already, but I know you as a foodie will also think it's kind of cool.
Nice. Did I mention in the last time we streamed that I did buy one of those Lego Batman cowls, the Batman head?
Mm-hmm. Did you build it yet?
Heck no.
Mine's up there.
I'm not building mine until I have a permanent location.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I haven't built Lego since I was like 8.
Yeah, there's going to be a way to interlock them on the side as well.
So you got a toy. It's a cooking.
I did. See, would you like to see it?
Or is everybody else ready for that? Is that a popcorn machine?
It is a popcorn maker, and the top of his little thing, his little pram comes off, and that is the bowl.
Yeah.
My mom has got R2-D2, so you guys get ready because we are going to film from the she shed. There's a lot of people that have asked us about the she shed. My mom and I are going to film from the she shed. My mom has got the big R2-D2 one, and the dome on him comes off, and it also turns into a bowl. So I'll show you guys this because I was so excited. I found it, and I had no idea that she ordered it. She's like, "You have a present here. You should swing by." So I did, but it's got a lot of cool features. So this comes off and turns into the bowl for your popcorn.
Caitlin.
With the little Grogu face on it.
Oh.
And then the actual popper itself comes with a measuring cup. It's an air popper.
God, I haven't had popcorn in forever. I like to sprinkle Tabasco sauce on my popcorn, personally.
So we're gonna do a night from the she shed. I don't know which way this goes. I don't know which way this goes. Not really sure. Something like this. Maybe that has to go in first. I don't know. So it's got the little spout, to pump it in. But then this is not only your measuring cup, but then this sits in the top of the lid, the dome for when you're cooking, and then it melts your butter at the same time.
Oh, that is not enough butter. Hello.
It's got to be a quarter cup there.
Oh, I need a cup of butter.
No, the Popping Max is not a full bag. It's just like personal sized. I don't know how much it does, but I mean it's got Star Wars with the frog and Grogu on the base too. So I think it's absolutely adorable. And it's, I mean, I have a pan just like my dad. My dad has a pan that probably should have been thrown away many decades ago, but it's like the popcorn pan, you know, like the house popcorn pan. And
I had one of those
it's
growing up.
got that patina built up. You know, Dad always makes the popcorn. When my dad makes popcorn, it always tastes better when it comes out of that than it does when you can get it anywhere else, except for the Romeo Theater, which my mom's obsessed with as well. So, yeah, this is my cool new toy that my mom got me. I really wish I knew how this fit.
What's up, Payne?
Christina Payne, how are you? So anywho, that's my new toy. And then
Bye, Sean.
Who?
Fox.
Oh, did he say bye?
Later, Gators.
Oh, okay.
If you're still here, Fox, I'm looking eagerly anticipating your IG post this weekend.
What's he supposed to post about?
It's probably some type of football break, team break or something. Mary, hi. When are you going to make the purple chrome Batman?
Got to get your orders on the truck. Okay, Mary, thank you for stopping by. That pan brand. What? Oh, that pan brand is 50 years old. Okay. So, yeah, it's older than me. He's been making popcorn in it ever since I was a kid. I just know that it tastes better when my dad makes popcorn in that pan than anything I've ever made.
Yeah, my mom had her specific popcorn pot, kettle thing, whatever. It blew my mind when I went to stay at a friend's house one time and they had the Jiffy Pop thing.
Oh,
that little aluminum thing. Like, how do you guys do that? Sure.
I'm not gonna popcorn now. Ross is 22 away from 500 subs. Let's go give him some love, guys. Give him some love, guys.
I haven't dropped a video in like 2 months. I had, you know what? I have like 15 unedited videos.
What?
Yeah. The last video was my Pop King Paul mystery box from right before Black Friday. It's the last video I published.
Nice. So have you seen the new Batman movie?
Nope. I'm waiting for it to come out on HBO Max.
Yeah, me too. I've heard mixed reviews. So Jay Navo Toys was talking about it and said it's the worst Batman movie. Oh, Mary just subbed you.
Thanks, Mary.
Now you got to put stuff out.
I have like 300 videos.
Yeah, there's plenty to catch up on. I've heard that it's the worst Batman movie since when George Clooney was Batman. I've heard other people say that it's absolutely a ton of fun. I've heard people say that Christina says spoiler, Batman's in it. I've heard people say that there's parts of it that are really, really good and parts of it that drag. So rather than spend $50 because after you get popcorn, drinks, and tickets, that's what it costs to go to a movie. And if I'm not going to sit through, it's like over 2 hours long, I think. Yeah, so I really don't want to sit through a movie that I may not like. And I'm already having enough trouble because Edward Cullen is Batman, and he looks like a greasy Oliver Twist instead of what you normally think of Bruce Wayne looking like.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't you glad that you watched Wonder Woman on my HBO Max than spending money to go see that?
Oh, absolutely. That movie was horrible.
Oh, it's 3 hours, Eric says. Dana, what's going on, girl?
What's up, Dana? All the DC movies with Batman in it that have gotten crap reviews, I've enjoyed all of them just because it's fucking Batman. I enjoy Batman. So, and I haven't heard horribly negative things about it. So I am expecting myself to enjoy it thoroughly.
Okay, so chat, jump in on this. So no spoilers, but those of you that have seen it, did you guys like it or did you not like it? Caitlin says DC needs to focus on animated movies instead of live action. Their animated movies are incredible. Who's seen the movie? I don't have a jailbroke Fire Stick. Heard nothing but good things. We're going to see it tomorrow. Okay. Batman 89 is all.
Well, yeah, the 89 Batman is the best one ever. I mean, that's my favorite. But
with Michael Keaton. Yeah.
like I said, I haven't disliked any of the other ones. They just
Hey, Anthony. Haven't seen it yet.
So I was initially, when all those pops released for the new movie, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to get any of those. I don't need any of those. Until Smyworld made a post where they had their dude Rombits. You know what I'm talking about? Rombits does all their customs. They did a limited, I think it was 40 piece custom of the Batman from the new movie.
Okay.
And they had a chase version. Actually, there are only 20. There's 20 of these made.
Okay.
They had a chase version.
So what was the original one, and then what was the chase version?
The original one is just the regular colors. I think it was metallic, which I really wanted that one. But instead, I pulled this one.
Oh, that's cool. Can I put you a big screen so we can see it better?
Sure. There's a glare going on. Oh, there we go.
Is that yellow and orange?
It's the Harvest Batman colors.
Very cool. And
Yeah.
and how many of those were there?
I think there's 5 of these. Maybe I think there's 4 of these in existence.
Wow, that's cool. And so it was just luck of the draw. You paid one price and you either got the common or the chase.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. And it was, I'm pretty sure it was $120.
Yikes.
So boom.
But worth it. I mean, since you got the chase, so
I would have been pleased as pie with the common one too. But I mean, actually, now I want the common one, but nobody's going to sell it.
Right.
If
Not when there's only 20 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so here's the question I've been pondering for people that collect. All of you guys that are in there, and I hope you guys join in on this. So obviously, a lot of people start off collecting things that they like, but at some point, you grow beyond that. So, Ross, do you collect for value, or do you collect strictly out of love of the character or the product?
Now I do. Now I collect only for the love of the character. But, you know, in the middle of when I was making videos all the time and buying mystery boxes, that expanded. You know, I was collecting Umbrella Academy. I was collecting Batgirls. I was collecting Marvin the Martians. But, you know, I kind of burned out on having 500 freaking Funko Pops in my little apartment and my dining room filled up with empty cardboard boxes. So even if I got a permanent residence, I think I would still keep just my Batman stuff. And actually, I still have all my League of Legends characters, of course, because that's my thing. Yeah, but I mean,
I was shocked about how much those are worth.
A while ago, before I ran out of room, I was going on to eBay auctions late at night and just typing in Funko, go to auction and go to ending soonest. And if there was a pop that had really good value, that was not expensive, I'd buy that.
So Nadia says, I'm collecting for the love of the character. So Nadia, your collection is like just sticking to certain things. Because Ross, I'm like you. When I started off, it was this was something completely brand new. I was all about it, 100%, jumping in with 2 feet. And I started collecting everything I could get my hands on. Mm-hmm. But I also got to a point where I slowed that down some, but I was still collecting ones where I was speculating on value. Like at some point, this might be worth something, and then I can turn it around into some sort of a. So it's like an investment. It's almost like playing the stock market, and I think that's the way it is with. Oh
yeah, I do that. I do that with Funko Shop drops.
You just sold $11,000 worth of stuff? Wow.
That's kind of what I did with my collection.
I can't imagine what his walls look like right now. And Umpty says you can send him a couple hundred and he'll mail you a bunch of empty boxes if that helps you out and makes you feel more comfortable.
No, I was when I moved all those empty cardboard boxes out of my house, it felt like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders.
Yep, I hear you. Quick Draw says I started collecting heavy back in 2013 and still collect for the love of the character. And I'm sure Quick Draw, I'm sure you're getting in on the Boba Fett. Are you going to go in for trying to get both the chase and the common, or are you like a one and done? Because especially with sodas, I have a lot of sodas, but I'm pretty much a one and done. Whatever I get, I get.
I'm going to be a one and done on that, and I'd actually rather get the common than the chase. I mean, the chase is obviously going to be worth more money, but it's not as cool as the common.
Right. But I think it's cool that I mean, I don't know, with the diecast ones, it was a gamble, and those are a lot more expensive than if you're buying a regular Funko Pop. So those are $50 a piece. Your office set you sold in Umbrella Academy. Holy crap. Okay, so Roscoe Pop said started collecting for love of characters, moved to value, went back to love of characters. Yeah, I mean, I started off because I found the cool ones like Back to the Future and stuff. Mama J says the rule is holding it does it give you joy? If so, it stays. If not, it goes. And Mama J, I like how you're up front too with your mystery boxes. Like when you've done several videos lately, and you've been like, this might be a keeper because it's something we collect. This is not going to be something that's a keeper. If you're interested in it, reach out to me. And I think probably I should have done that from the get-go when I started, because, well, Lisa was kind of shocked when we walked in and there was only 12 of them, and I got like a couple $100 off of it. So it was pretty cool. Caitlin says, I've always collected stuff that I'm into. Sometimes I bought just because they looked cool, but I've gotten better at being more strict with what I collect. And I think that's kind of what everybody's doing lately with it.
Yeah.
Umpty says, I'm pretty much for the character, but my main ones don't have much stuff to collect. Sassy says, pretty much for the love of the characters. Quick Draw says, a wise little green Jedi once told me, value leads to greed, greed leads to anger, anger leads to suffering. Very smart. I still love my valuable pops, but some of my favorites are only worth what I spent. I agree with you, and I have like a whole wall over here. Like,
Bye, Anthony.
Bye, Anthony. My whole wall over here of like what I call my grails. Some of them are actual grails, like the Mando and Sloth and the Superman shirt. But then I have all the breast cancer ones up there. Those aren't worth probably even what I paid for them, or my mom paid for them, or whoever paid for them. Back to the Future ones, they're up there, because that's my favorite movie franchise. The Duck Dodgers one is up there. He's not tremendously valuable. The other one that I didn't have any clue had gone up so much in value is the Spider-Man in the symbiote suit, the black and white suit. He's kind of like the black metallic. Yeah. It was a Christmas time Funko shop drop. That freaking thing, I mean, we got it on the drop, right? That freaking thing is $220 or $230 right now.
Oh yeah, I remember somebody posted a picture about that, and they're like, "What the hell's going on with this?" And so that is actually staying at that PPG, because people are speculating that it was like a signature series or some type of anomaly on eBay that made the price go up.
So Quick Draw only wants. Do you agree, Quick Draw? That's a lazy chase for doing a first chase of a diecast that's a $50 expense. Ruku says, we've gotten a little more strict. I'm running out of room in my house. Yeah, anything that I don't want and has no value, I pass off to my nephew. But I've given him some.
What if it's not actually chromed out or metallic? I mean, what if it's actually like polished metal?
No, it's like it wasn't. I mean, now things could change because they did that with the Mandalorian one, the Beskar armor, where the one overseas had a lot more Beskar, but the one that they showed in the picture just looks like a normal, just spray painted silver kind of a thing. It doesn't look like it's a shiny chrome edition of it at all. I mean, that would be cool. I think that would be cooler if it was shiny, metallic, or shiny metal, but that doesn't appear to be what it is.
Lame.
Eric says, I'm finishing Universal Monsters collection until HMBR does some, then we'll buy those. LOL. I've had to slow down a bit and be more selective on what I buy. I'm picky on collecting because I'm increasing my vinyl collection, my vinyl record collection. Oh, very cool. And it's okay, Mama J, you want to talk about music, and I kind of want to talk about Man, everybody's like, I'm slowing down. Mama J, I want to talk about that because you mentioned music. So Lisa and I were at a store the other day, and one of the things that we noticed was that they actually had a cassette player in the store again. And it had the record player on it. Why do you keep coming in and out of here? You've been out, you've been fed, you have water. In fact, Mama left you outside for way too long. And Lisa was kind of shocked that there was a cassette tape. Like, I think my mom still has boxes of cassette tapes in the basement, but I didn't know cassette tapes would be something that the younger generation would get back into. I know that there's a lot of younger generation that are getting back into vinyl because they think it has a truer sound to the music. But I guess I'm trying to fathom that, because you would think that a digital cleaned up copy of something would be the truest version of music. So, I mean, what do you think about the vinyl comeback?
The tape, I think that, like JLH just said, it's a niche. It's not going to last. It's not going to become a craze. People are too lazy and too impatient to fast forward and wait for the freaking real tape to get up to the thing. That's why vinyl's cool, because boom, you just put it on whatever track you want.
Right. Well, but I mean, you have to, like, I remember with records, I mean, they had like the spacers where you could tell which one of them, but some of them, like some of like the Disney stories and stuff like that, you could get like on the big vinyl where it would, like, you would have a book and it would go along with the book and it would tell you the story. Those didn't have the breaks. So you had no clue. You had to like pick up the needle and drop it to try to figure out what was going on. Mary, I need to know the answer to this. I have a confession to make. Guess how many pops I have?
4.
I have 0. I thought she was going to say something like I have 700 of them or something, but I think it's a factory screwed up sending unpainted product chase. I agree with you. I just think it's a lazy chase. But back to music, because this isn't what Mama J wanted to discuss. I love Scooby. Went out chasing those Funko Pops, so all my Scooby stuff will be handmade by robots. It was Myers. Oh, hi! You are in here. I thought you said you were going to bed. I'm taking the turn to custom artists and dipping my toe into designer toys. That's cool. That's very cool too. Check out.
I'm not going to ever do the designer toy thing.
We found a box of old VHS in the garage. I need to find a VHS player. I have one still. It's like the dual DVD and VHS player, because I still have like Encino Man on VHS and things like that. Please be kind. Rewind. Vinyl never really died. There's always been collectors. Take a pencil and fix the loose tape thread. Yeah, I remember that too. Taking that albums 45s. Mom, do you still have vinyl in the basement? I know we had some that was at Grandma's house, and I about crapped when my mom was going to sell the Star Wars, the original Star Wars soundtrack. The thing is, I forget what it was worth, but my mom had it in like a box for like $3. Like, no, you're not. You're not. You're not. I took it out of there. I was like, no. I love vinyl. Always have. Still have my whole vinyl collection from back in the day. Love every pop. I mean, the pops and the skips and everything else. But it's like it's one and done. If it gets scratched, you're done. You got to buy a new one. Eric says hi, Lisa. I have one to a little TV.
I actually just threw away recently all of my cassettes and CDs.
Well, everybody's excited that Lisa's here.
Hi, Lisa.
Ooh, I got some new Scooby news today. Uh-oh. And your face isn't on here to share it. I have 4 VHS players. Oh, that's cool, Mama J. I have a lot of my own vinyl records from teenagers, and those are the ones that are worth. And I guess what makes those vinyls, as much as the sound, but the album art, is that true? That's what makes certain albums worth more. Is there certain things that are on certain albums, so that it's almost like they had chase albums at some point, or variants. Yes, Mom, you do have a lot of VHS.
Oh, I would probably get a Marvin the Martian handmade by robots.
Marvin the Martian handmade. Scooby-Doo characters with other WB properties. More to follow. Ooh! Breaking news. Don't tell Ghoul. My mom still has her 8 tracks.
Nice.
I used to make my own. Yes, our mom. I was just talking. Lisa and I were talking about that the other day. How when it came to cassettes, so I used to like put my mom and dad's headphones on, and I'd sit by the radio with the headphones on, so that when a certain song that I wanted, like to make a mixtape. Did anybody make mixtapes? Because I made mixtapes. I made mixtapes for boys. I've had boys make mixtapes for me. I've made them for friends. But my mom used to make them for aerobics class. But I used to sit by my parents' big stereo. I have a funny story about that stereo too. And like you'd wait for a song to come on the radio, and as soon as you have to hit record, and you'd always get a little bit of the DJ at the front and a little bit of the DJ at the end. Got a ton of old 3.5 floppy games software. There's actually whole conventions that Lisa and I went to one, and there were boxes and boxes of those big floppy disks, like the 3.5 inch and the big 5 inch or 6 inch, whatever those were, and people were going gaga over it, like buying old Commodore computers because they wanted to play like original Myst and things like that. Scooby dressed as Batman.
I might buy that.
Mama J says, I have 8 tracks. Ooh, look, Ross.
I know, I saw that.
IG.
But she didn't say anything about Marvin the Martian.
Oh, hang on, we got breaking news again. 1 second.
That was my breaking news sound.
Let's see if I can get up. Whose? Mama J?
What are you talking about? I like all my mixtapes had like they were named like Jam Groove Awesome #2.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys mix. Michael Bolton. Just kidding. There's no
Michael Bolton. Okay, not what I thought was breaking news. Hang on.
I do pretty strongly regret selling my Marvin the Martian collection.
Sent, Mama J. Marlene still has home tapes back in '85. I just remember that this one guy, and I don't know where he is in the world now. Mixed CDs, that was another thing. And then when you could print your own labels and make your own artwork on the front of them, I had tons of those.
I never did that.
Recorded Howard Stern shows. I bet you those were worth some money. Velma and Poison Ivy. Marvin and Scooby. We shall see. Shaggy is Joker. Look at you guys. Daphne is Batgirl.
Who's Velma going to be? The Penguin? Actually, probably could.
Are you just hanging out right now? Why are you shaking? It's like 67 degrees in here.
He's psyched because he sees me and he's like, who's that person?
Is that Uncle Ross? Is that your Uncle Ross?
Hey, puppy.
Here, say hi.
What's up, Shaky? Shaky McShakerson.
She's done this ever since I got her. I don't know what happened to her before I got her, but she shakes when she's scared. She shakes when she's excited. And, well, and she likes to walk backwards. And I don't know why. Like, when I come home and stuff like that, she walks completely backwards into the kitchen to the back door. So I let her out.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. You're all getting it. Anything Poison Ivy is awesome. I agree. Okay, so here we go. Anything Poison Ivy is awesome. What's up, girl?
Hey, guys.
What's up, Mama J?
How are you?
Good.
So I'm actually home. I'm never home.
You're never home. If I knew you were home, I would have said, like, dong.
Dong.
Scooby is Hufflepuff. Velma would be Ravenclaw. Fred is Gryffindor. Oh, so we're gonna now cross the Scooby characters with Harry Potter. That's cool. She's got her dong in the background too.
Yeah, the same thing.
Ross, do you know about the whole dong situation?
Dong?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ross, you know who Tommy Lee is, obviously,
Yes.
right? And Pamela Anderson, and they have that Tommy and Pam movie miniseries on Hulu.
I've seen ads for that, yeah.
Okay. Well, I had a little issue getting, I don't want to give details, but I had a little issue getting through episode 2. And I said that I didn't want to discuss it because I didn't want to blow it for anybody. But I figured that the easiest way to describe it would just to say dong. That's all I can say is dong. And then, they all kind of laughed. And I made a comment that back in the 80s, Tommy Lee was known for having one of the biggest dongs around. So, it just kind of has stuck now, the whole dong thing.
Well, and if you remember, the original person that escalated it was Michael.
Yes.
Ghoul all of a sudden was on one of my live streams, and in the background he had a ding dongs, hostess
right,
ding-dongs.
Angie.
And then Angie did it, and then I did it.
Ruker's got a dong box too.
So there's dong stickers. I have the dong stickers and everything. It was great.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I remember there was like footage of them on a boat back in the 80s or 90s, and I never saw it, but apparently he steered the boat with his dong.
That's what they say.
Yeah. How?
I don't know.
Well, like I said, I've met Tommy Lee in person. He's a really nice guy, but as for the facts of the other, it's all on the video.
Mama J, have you read Heroin Diaries by Nikki Sixx?
I own it. I have not read it.
It's so good.
Is it?
You're gonna read it. You'll love it.
Yeah. Here's the thing is I try not to, I'll be honest. I love to read biographies. I don't like to read biographies about people I like. And the reason being is because most of the time after I read a biography on somebody I like, I no longer like them. So I'm very cautious about what I own the books. I own tons of biographies about celebrities or singers that I like. But have I opened them and read them? Not most of them. Some of them, but not all of them.
I think that you'll like Nikki Sixx more after reading it.
I will or won't?
You will.
I will? Yeah. Yeah, I never got to meet Nikki Sixx, but like I said, I met Tommy Lee and Vince Neil were the only two that I got to meet.
Do you want to get down now? Can you go do something else? Huh?
Is that big concert going to be down where you're at this summer? The Poison, Motley Crue, Def Leppard?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my friend. We may go. It just depends. I got to check, make sure that, I'm not going to get bamboozled or whatever you want to call it. I want to make sure that Vince Neil is singing for Motley Crue. I want to make sure that Bret Michaels is singing for Poison. I don't want no stand-ins.
Right. No, I agree with you. I've still wanted to always see Def Leppard because I remember when Pour Some Sugar on Me came out. And I have quite a bit of their catalog on in my iPhone and in my music function, but and I've got Motley Crue and stuff like that. Now, my uncle, he thinks completely different when it comes to music and as far as like rock goes. Like when I think rock, I think Motley Crue. I think, Poison, all that kind of stuff. He's more into like Black Sabbath and Megadeth and all that kind of stuff.
They're all rock. They're all just different types of rock. But yeah, I like Black Sabbath. I do like Black Sabbath, but I love Ozzy. Okay. I like Led Zeppelin. I like Metallica. I like all of the, but there's certain bands that you just like more than others. And I like a wide variety of music from country to, some rap to rock, but mostly, if you told me you can only have one type of music for the rest of your life, we're throwing you on this island, what do you want? I'm going to pick 80s rock, 80s metal, So.
Yes, Umpty has one too. I forgot he has one in the background.
Oh,
Of his.
he has a dong box in his background too.
Yeah, it ran rampant after that discussion.
You know, and I was gonna say, you know, like I don't want any stand-in singers, but I do know that like JLH on one of their things they were talking about Van Halen and how he felt Van Halen with David Lee Roth is like one band and with Hagar is a whole nother band. I kind of felt that way too, not like they were the same band, like they were two separate bands,
They're
even
totally
though
two
only the
separate
lead
bands.
singer had changed in both of them.
No, they're completely different bands.
That's what I say too, right? But you know, when you have like a Motley Crue or a Poison, yeah, they're different bands too, but the other one we don't want nothing to do with. You know? So
It's just like
you know, when they don't have
AC/DC.
the original singer.
Okay, well, so
is
Journey.
between the two different singers.
Journey
Well,
is Steve. I
The
know
new
they
guy
have a
does
new,
sound quite a bit like him, though.
I was gonna say the new singer could probably fool a lot of people. Because
What's
he
his
does
name?
sound a lot.
Lisa saw him in concert when they came to Michigan before COVID happened. I forget.
Uh-huh.
It's like Pinnell or something is his name.
What band are
I
you
don't
talking
remember
about?
his name to be
Journey.
honest.
Oh, isn't he the guy from the Philippines that
Yeah.
got the contract from YouTube?
Yep. And then what's his name that sings with Queen? Adam Lambert.
Adam Lambert. Or no, Adam
Yeah, Adam Lambert.
Yeah, that's Adam
Lambert,
Lambert.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he sounds like Freddie. He's put his own spin on it, but I'm kind of glad that Queen's out.
I don't think he's
was
bad. I don't think I mean, you know, Freddie Mercury is Freddie Mercury. And he's, in my opinion, one of the legends. And I don't think that he can be replaced. Do I think Adam does good? Yeah, I think Adam does good. But when I say I'm a Queen fan, let's make no mistake, I'm a Queen fan with Freddie as the lead singer.
Yeah, and to me, in that instance, it's him. He's doing a karaoke show with the original band.
Who is?
Adam Lambert.
Oh, yeah.
You can't replace Freddie Mercury.
I agree. Yeah, you're probably right. That does make sense. Umpty said every Journey song sounds the same. That's why Journey is done on karaoke more than anybody else because they all sound the same.
True. This is Eddie Money died this past year, and this is like the first year that he won't be opening the season in Michigan for the outdoor concert venue.
Okay.
Which they've now, thank you, gone back to using the name Pine Knob because there's Pine Knob Ski Hill right next to it.
Okay.
And it was always Pine Knob, and then DTE came in, and so it was DT Energy Music Theater or whatever, and everybody still called it Pine Knob. So now they've realized that we're not going to get rid of Pine Knob, and they've gone back to calling it Pine Knob, and everything's being marketed as Pine Knob again.
They changed. We have a couple arenas like that around here where they're constantly changing the name, and I'm like, what arena is that? Just tell me the name back in the 80s when I used to go like every week to a concert, you know.
Have you ever been to the LA Bowl?
To where?
The LA Bowl, isn't that what that one amphitheater that they put in movies is
the
called?
The Hollywood Bowl?
There you go. Sure.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have been to the Hollywood Bowl. I've probably seen many. You got to remember, like I always tell people, you know, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that I have been to probably hundreds of concerts because my parents are music junkies. My parents went to concerts nonstop. I started going at 7. I took Spectre to his first one at 7. Ironically, speaking of Eddie Money, he was one of Spectre's first concerts. Him and Rick Springfield, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That would have been a good concert.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
He fell asleep during it. He was like 5 or 6. Yeah.
I haven't been to very many concerts. I think I've only been to like 10 my entire life.
See, I've been to, like I said, I've been to hundreds of concerts. I've seen some, like I've seen Alice Cooper, I don't know, probably 15 times. But the concert I've seen more than any other concert, the person I've seen more than any other person is actually Rick Springfield. And I have seen Rick Springfield in concert, I'm going to say minimum 40 times.
Are you serious? How?
How? Well, you know, if he's touring and he's doing multiple dates here, or if he's stopping over there in Las Vegas, which is a hop, skip, and a jump, we're there. When he played EFX in Las Vegas, I probably seen that show 5 times.
So you're actually going there on purpose. He wasn't an opener for a other band. You like Rick Springfield.
He's the main one.
You love.
I've always been the main one. He's not an opener.
Okay.
The concert I've seen the most is number 1 was Dave Matthews Band. I think I've saw him 6-7 times, and then number 2 was John Mayer. I think I've seen him 5 or 6 times as well.
Yeah, no, my most is Rick Springfield, then Alice, and then Bon Jovi.
So we're talking about Jesse's girl, Rick Springfield, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's such an interesting piece of knowledge.
Mama J is recognized in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the most concert tickets. True story.
If I would, listen, you got to remember, I grew up before cell phones. I grew up before you were able to take photos every time you turn around. And look at there. It's Geeky Mama Bear.
What's up, GMB?
Yeah, but have you been to my concert, Mama J? Probably not. So lame. I have heard Geeky sing in the shower. So yes, I have.
True story. What's going on, Juliana?
But Rick Springfield, Jesse's girl. Yes. Ross, I'm really surprised you wouldn't think I was a bigger Rick fan than I am. Do you know that Spector's name was supposed to be Richard after Rick Springfield?
No.
Actually, I was gonna give him Lewis, Rick Springfield's middle name, and I was gonna give him Jonathan as John Bon Jovi's first name. But then 2 of my friends named their kids Jonathan, so I said not happening. So he ended up with my dad's first name, and he has Aaron for Elvis Aaron Presley as his middle name.
Dude, you totally should have named him Richard Bond, and then whatever your last name is.
Richard Bond. Right.
No, it's so Mama J, so why have you gotten back into collecting vinyl?
Because I've decided as I've gotten older, I've kind of come up with this whole theory of if you pick it up and you hold it and you enjoy it, then you should keep it. If you pick it up and you hold it and you're not enjoying it, then why keep it? And I'm going to tell you, there are so many pops in there that I pick up and hold and I'm not happy with. But every vinyl album I pick up, I love. So I'm going to buy what I love,
Yeah.
I got huge boxes sitting here that I haven't even opened yet of vinyl albums. Here's one. All albums.
You ordered these from, where did you order these from? Like eBay or something?
Whatnot.
They're selling vinyl on Whatnot?
Here's another one. They sure do. I buy all my vinyl. I got a couple sellers on Whatnot. They know what I like. And I buy my vinyl on Whatnot. Because I don't care, like I've said in my videos, I don't care about it being a brand new album. I don't need it to be new. I'm okay with the album showing that it's been loved, carried, played, used. I'm okay with that. Because that means somebody loved that album enough that it got its wear. And as long as it's playable and the actual vinyl itself is in good condition, which most of the time, if people love their albums, it is, I'm fine with that. So I don't buy brand new albums. Most of them are used because I want original albums. I can walk into Walmart and buy albums,
You're looking, so he says they've got a ton of sellers around there. Let him know if you're looking for anything in particular.
I will.
I wonder if Juliana is serious about that.
Yeah, she is.
That she sleeps with one of her comic books every night.
That doesn't surprise me. She probably does. But she's moved over more to comics than she has pops. She don't like us no more.
Well, there's a lot of people shifting from pops.
Because again, she's picking what makes her happy. The comics make her happier than the pops. So, she's always been like that. If you've ever talked to Liz, she loves comics.
You guys are aware that Juliana was the first person on Instagram, basically, to promote Handmade by Robots.
Yep. She showed it off
over a year ago.
So did Eric. Eric had them on over a year ago too.
I bought multiple ones and given them away as gifts. I just never bought one for myself.
Right.
They've been in swap boxes. I sent Eric an FYE one. I've done, but there was none I wanted, and I didn't know they had that many.
Well, speaking of comics,
Wonder Woman is what busted my cherry on the Handmade by Robots.
I found a cool little comic store, and he doesn't do any of the new ones. He only does old comics, everything from Silver Age and stuff like. He had some really cool slabs, all the way up to, like stuff that's like a couple years old or whatever. I think this is book 3, so this is book 2. But I like that these were a group for $5. I got all 3 of these, and it's the series. It's the 3-book series, but the covers with Batman and Superman on them were awesome. So I thought this would be a fun read because I actually get to see the story. And then I picked up a Biff to the Future, #1. So this is like the Back to the Future story.
How about that comic?
Huh?
I sent that comic to Mikey from 4-Pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought that one for him a while ago, and I sent it to him from 4-Pack.
And then I got #2, but apparently there's 6, and both Matthew and Bobbert were telling me that there's 6 of them, and then there's also variant color covers, and Bobbert has all of them. And then I bought this one because it was venticular, and it looked cool.
Did you say venticular?
Whatever, is that not how you say it?
Lenticular.
Lenticular. There you go. Sure.
Which I don't understand how that applies to a cover, because lenticular is a reference to a cloud type.
I don't know.
You know, have you ever seen like a mountain peak and then there's a cloud that looks like a donut and it's moved on a little bit?
Yeah.
That's a lenticular cloud.
That's the story of Biff going back with the DeLorean. Okay. That makes a lot more
She
sense.
froze.
Oh,
She's still talking, but she froze.
You're frozen, lady.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, yep.
I thought she was flipping us off.
I know. I was like, what is she doing? Yeah, I have comics. I'm buying a lot of comics. I'm trying to complete the rock and roll set that I have. And then of course, I buy Wonder Woman ones because I like the cover. So but yeah, I'm trying to complete the whole rock and roll set. I have probably like 2/3 of them right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got a slab. It's not the slab I thought I was getting. But in any case now, because I don't know, it's just tainted for me. It's going to be one of the giveaways that's coming up on my 100th. Well, hopefully I can time it to be the 100th, but it'll be at least 100 episodes, 1 year on YouTube as Geek Meets Eats. That'll be coming up on April 19th. So there will be a slab that I'm giving away. There's some sodas that I'll be giving away, like Skeletor, an OG Skeletor. And some other stuff that as I collected, I have another thing that I picked up at FYE at Great Lakes Crossing. Just put the slab in the oven at 450. Ryan Milky, how are you, sir? Tracy, long time, girl.
Yeah, I haven't seen Tracy in forever.
I know. I don't know if
Isn't she in a chat with us, but she never says anything.
Well, I know that her work schedule switched, and that's why she hasn't been able to do any of those, crafting and cocktails ones that we do. In case you guys are wondering, the next Cocktails and Crafting, we're actually going to be, Caitlin is going to be running that one.
Wait, she is? I'm confused. What are we doing?
We're doing the resin.
That's right. That's right.
Resin.
Milky Chance.
Because I don't know how to do that, but I've always thought resin is cool. But when I want to go big scale on the resin, do the little, like the full. What are you doing? Oh, she got to pick her nose or something?
Maybe.
No, I had to get up and I have pajama pants on.
Oh, Tracy, what happened? Newell is a comic pusher, by the way. But the resin thing, so I like when they do the little cityscapes and stuff with the teeny tiny cars, or they've done the underwater ones with the submarines and everything. I can go on a rabbit hole on YouTube and watch a ton of those where they make those dioramas and do all the different resin stuff and put the little magnetic grass on and all that kind of stuff on the dioramas themselves.
I thought resin was like this. Oh, he's green.
Well, if anybody's gotten a magnet from Caitlin, So that's what I'm talking about.
This is a turtle. You can't see it, but it's a turtle.
Yes, but you can also do resin where they actually take knots from trees and they'll coat them in resin, and then they take what is it called? Fenway.
Well, my mom used to make the mugs, and so she started making a bunch of these little resin figures. They were all over the place for a while.
Oh my gosh, Tracy, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that too. Thumb surgery where you
Can't imagine
hitchhike
losing
would be
my brother
nice.
some other pains in the butt. Ryan Milky says, I got your letter today with your sticker and the extra Game of Thrones things you included. Thank you so much. I love them.
And Ryan, I haven't forgot about you. I know I'm going to send you more stickers.
No, you haven't sent me a picture of the beach scene window I did. If you send it over now, I'll pull it up.
I want to see that. Yeah, that's what popped into my
Resin
head
bong.
too.
No, I don't have a resin bong.
I was like, resin is something you smoke.
The girls age magnets made by Caitlin. They're yeah, I have a Marty McFly magnet on my fridge. And
Now
I know
that would be hilarious if you guys did a resin show and all of you just took some big rips and just got stoned out of your minds and started making food and laughing.
You know who you're talking to? Listen, we know Ross sits around and sniffs it, but he doesn't smoke it. I don't even think the rest of them sit around and sniff it.
I don't smoke marijuana. I just smell it. I like the smell of it.
Ooh, you got a surprise coming from Newell.
Oh, cool.
Mama J, that's hilarious that you remember that.
Of course I remember that. I remember everything, Ross.
Well,
I may be old and I may forget a lot of things, but there's a lot of things I remember.
Tracy, was it recently?
Actually, you know, it's hilarious that I still have that little canister with that nugget somewhere in this room. I should probably open up and smell it. It's been a while.
There you go.
Well, this went, like I said, we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about tonight. This is
that means, so what she's telling you, Ross, is you can smell whatever you want to smell tonight too.
No.
Okay,
he doesn't know where it is, so he can't.
Yeah, it's buried in a box somewhere back there. Actually, no, I'm going to get it.
Listen, he knows exactly where it is. Look at that.
Are you shocked?
No, not really. Are you?
No. All right. Here we go. This is what Caitlin did.
Oh, see, Caitlin's much more talented than I am.
Yeah, that's like next level, making it look like
the best thing I ever did was finish my Yoda, my baby Grogu, whatever its name is. The painting. That's what Caitlin finished for me.
Yeah, that thing is super. That is cool, Caitlin.
So how long did it take you to do that, Caitlin? I'm just curious because I want to know how difficult you're going to make my life.
We're just doing little ones as far as I know.
We'll be doing UV resin on the live. Are you going to send us all the info we need?
Oh, there you go. You got your call.
That was in the box that had this.
What is that?
It's the thing Mama J was talking about.
His bud.
Still smells like it. I mean, this thing is.
That's Lego?
That's
yeah.
9 years. Oh, that's cool as hell.
I just haven't put it together yet. I haven't had time.
That's like a 9-year-old bud right there.
My mommy bought it for me.
That's super cool.
He said that's a 9-year-old bud right there.
It is. At least.
That's about maybe a month-old bud right there.
I don't think I'm ever going to
Look
smoke
at
it.
Brandy's like, oh, damn.
Weed is legal.
It's legal where I live.
It's legal in Michigan, too.
This is actually dated. This is dated 2017. 2017. It's dated right there.
Yeah. I don't smoke it. That's why.
It's only 5 years old.
It's only 5 years old. I don't think it's still good, Ross.
I don't think it is either. Probably that took about 3 to 5 days. UV resin cures in just a minute with UV light. So I have a UV light. Will that work, Caitlin?
So I need a UV light. Are you going to send me a list, Caitlin?
Geek meets eat with buds. Yeah, I guess that's what my show turned into. Yes, I did let him steer.
You got that one too, Geeky? We should do a joint live and put our Legos together. Look at, you know what? I showed them the other day. I think it's still here on my desk. Hold on. Look what I found.
Oh, wow. I have one of those.
This is what this. You want a flashback item? Here's a flashback item. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know how many people got these. Not everybody got these because they only went out with giveaway wins.
Yeah, I got one. I don't know. I don't remember what I won, but yeah, that I have one of those.
Ryan said it's not legal in the UK. Oh, look at Geeky found her stickers too.
I have a box with every letter and every sticker. I save envelopes with addresses on it, but most of them are in pirate ship now, but I save them just in case. And I have a literal stack of stickers now to put in the sticker book that Christina got me.
Oh no, I started putting mine in a book because I was keeping them in a box. Then I thought, I'll put the letters in there too. But as you try to put the letters, the book gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and it makes it really hard. So I just
it all comes with the kit, she said. The only other thing is rubbing alcohol to clean with. Well, that's easy enough.
Nadia, this is a sticker from when me and Geeky Mama used to do a joint live together. We used to go live every Tuesday night right after Brandy.
Yes, memories. I have a hard stack stuff full of stickers. Wow. Okay, but hey, Caitlin, can I use my UV flashlight, or does it have to be a different kind of UV light?
Umpty said you can save addresses in pirate ship. I don't know. I save them on PayPal for my.
You type it in, it saves them. Then you just start typing that person's name, and the address comes back up.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Look at, they're just going to go live one day and just go through everything, like everything pop-wise, sticker-wise. What are we talking here?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to, I mean, making it 1 year doing this, and I've had so much fun with my mom and dad. We just got a new Marvel cookbook, so we're setting up a Marvel cooking night. What? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't think I'd make it a year on here.
Oh, I knew you'd make a year.
But I'm having fun. I mean, that's the best
all that matters. If you're enjoying it, you know, the way I look at it, you know, like all of us, when we first start, we got to hit that 1,000. We got to hit that 1,000. Then you hit that 1,000 and you're just like, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I just made 5 cents. Let me see what I can buy. You know,
yeah, I never got that.
Mama J, afternoon lives. No, I can't do afternoon lives, Eric. I'm at work all day. But you know, it's that whole thing. And then when you hit that, you're just like, okay, you know, I mean, the hype has worn off. So I make videos because I want to make videos. And the way I look at it, I don't even advertise them half the time on IG anymore. And the way I look at it is, if you want to watch. If you don't, I'm okay with that too. You know,
I think for a lot of people, they started their channels all about the same time because it was a coping mechanism for being under lockdown.
And
I mean, the world started in place.
Maybe like 6 months. Well, maybe about a year before, at least a year before COVID hit. I think.
I started 6 months before COVID.
I started.
Maybe it was 6 months.
I started right when COVID started happening because one of the first things I did was that auction to raise money for the school to do the 3D printer for the face masks and stuff.
Oh yeah, maybe it's not as long as I thought it was. I feel like I've been doing this forever.
Yeah, I started in like October or November of 2019.
I want to make videos, but I want more than showing stuff I buy. Makes sense. I miss the old Quiplash and T-shirt game. I do too.
So
I miss you, Inspector, being live and playing those games.
I miss Quiplash so much.
Channel predates COVID. Ruker says they started a year before COVID. I know, Christina.
So I know I started before. I don't know. You know what? Isn't there a way you can tell when you started YouTube?
Yeah, you can go all the way back into your videos and you can pull up the oldest one. And if you go on there, it'll tell you what date it was recorded. Or uploaded, I should say.
Well, I'll have to check that out.
Where's there a monkey butt cheeks?
Oh, that's Emily from
That's over at the Roo Crew.
Roo Crew. She decided to say that. Bob says he started his first channel in 2018. Caitlin started in
which channel, Robert?
I can't laugh. I can't say anything.
Yeah, but you don't change your channel with each swap. He changes his channel with each swap.
Yeah.
I've had
I know GMB and I started pretty much at the exact same time. Very close to the exact same time.
Yeah, it was. I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, I know the. Let's look and see. I can when I first went live. Now I was on other people's lives, but
yeah, because you used to go on when you played in the playground.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fox ain't here. We're okay.
Well, I met Brandy because she used to do waffles.
Yeah, she was the runner.
Yeah, and she wouldn't. You didn't show her face. You didn't show your
And
face,
Mitch
right?
was the runner
it was just your
at
hands.
one point.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous about being. I never thought I was pretty nervous about being on screen. So, the very first Night Owl session. Wait, make sure the sound's off. The very first was an inaugural live, and that came out April 23rd of 2020.
Okay, mine was August 20th of 2019.
And then the first actual that's the first time I went live. And then the first Night Owl session started on April 26th.
Nice.
Interestingly enough.
Was I on the first episode of your first stream?
Yeah, you and Jason.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
Caitlin started in 2018. Wow.
And
But
then,
BK's not here. I was gonna say, ask BK when she started because she's been
10 years ago. She's got over a million views.
Years ago.
So Collector TV. When did we start that? We started that in September.
Yes, he does, Geeky. I've seen him.
So September 4th of 2020 was the first Collector TV.
All the years, all the drama, and here we all still sit.
Yep.
Yep.
Relatively sane.
Are we? Are we, Ross? Are we really?
Not broke and homeless, so we did okay.
Well, I guess that's true. We're not broken homeless, so we're all still surviving. I don't know how sane we all are, though.
And the last one was April 6th of 2021. And then I started Geek Meets Eats on April the 20th of 2021.
We invited Ross to live and he left. I do remember that. Did you see that, Ross? Geeky said, remember when we invited Ross to our live and he left to play League of Legends, Mama J? So rude. I remember that. We were live and Ross said it was for something Geeky was doing because we were on her channel. I didn't even know Ross then. And she had Ross on there and then Ross is all, okay, guys. She was promoting his channel, doing a shout out. He's like, okay, guys, got to go. I'm going to play League of Legends. And we all kind of went, really?
Sorry.
Yeah. He went to play. He had his priorities lined up. League of Legends is what made him happy, so he went to play.
Yeah, but I mean that Ross has always been Ross, and I mean that's one of the things. Lisa loves when I have you on, Ross. She thinks you're great.
I love Ross.
No, I mean,
and we just
bye, Felicia.
I was blurry.
Oh, you're still blurry.
Yeah, a little bit blurry. That's the table. There you go.
You got to switch cameras.
Mm-hmm. But it's amazing how we've all grown though in different ways, but all stayed together over those.
Some of us. I mean, there's groups of us that have stayed together. There are people that have come and gone. That are no longer with us. Not as in the pass away. Well, R.I.P. for peanut butter there, but
yeah.
Most of them have not, they've just left YouTube. But again, we've gone through a lot. I mean, look at even peanut butter, I mean, all of a sudden I'm getting messages asking if I was aware of this because, I talk to him all the time and all of a sudden I'm like, what,
Yeah, he was constantly in your lives. I
talked to peanut butter all the time. He was one of the first people that I became friends with. Him and Sin.
Yeah, where's Sin?
He doesn't. He's got some other issues going on.
Yeah.
Some are dead, but just to me. Yes, Geeky, I agree.
I'm not part of the cool kid club. I'm like the third alternate. Shut up, Robert.
Oh, Robert, you've been around.
No, it's been amazing though. But like even how all of our stuff has changed, like how our intros have changed, since we all started, and how editing has changed since we all started, and content has changed. I mean, Ross, you were getting into the guitar thing, and I thought you were going to air a bunch of videos on guitars. I don't know what you have in the can. 15 episodes that you haven't edited yet.
Yeah. Remember when I did the math lessons for the first 15 minutes of my videos?
Yes.
Listen, Ross, everybody knew that if you watched a Ross video, the minimum time of that video was 45 minutes. But he didn't open the box for 30.
Yeah.
That was one time when you were in the swap and everybody laughed because Lass outbeat him. Her video was over an hour long.
I streamlined those videos pretty good. I didn't spend too much time rambling on.
No, it's not even about rambling. I mean, you had interesting things to say. It's just different how formats have changed. Like I 2 years ago, I was waiting for 38 likes, and I never knew what I was getting when the screen popped up from my co-host. I had no idea. I knew a roundabout version of what the outfit was going to be, but I had no idea of exactly what the outfit was going to look like or how much clothing or non-clothing he was wearing.
Yeah. It's interesting, too, that you bring that up. The several videos that I have to edit and publish are the same format. There's 10 to 20 minutes worth of talking before I open up a box. It's just what I do. I can't not do it. I tried. I'm just like, this feels uncomfortable. I want to talk about shit. Because it's also my way of venting from
38, yeah.
From work and stuff. So I like to talk.
I'm glad I made the switch to doing this, not because I don't, I just talked to Troy the other day. I miss the format because we had a lot of fun. I mean, Night Owls was a fun format to do. But I'm glad I'm doing this because push comes up, like Mama J said. People have come and gone. The one constant I have is my family, and I love Nolan to death. I loved having Nolan on to cook. A young person and fostering him some confidence in his cooking skills. And things like that. I love doing the shows with my mom and dad. They have fun. My dad, did his little Irish jig chant or whatever that he did the other night, and Nora was super excited. There's his Christmas lights. Nora was super excited. So push comes to shove, this has been such a great experience of doing some of this stuff with my family. Speaking of family,
hello.
What's
up,
man?
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Nice to see you.
Well, I was letting you get in the camera.
You should
grab
a chair and pop in.
I'm sure you didn't shower. No, kidding.
Wow.
Well, thank you guys. Just as much as we love seeing what Emily and Annie are going to say every week on your show.
Right?
Are you guys still doing the 3D printing stuff?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
We had some issues, so he got it all fixed, and now it's working again. But yeah, he is.
I
still
want
looking
that,
for the same thing?
I still want that Udyr figure.
Send the picture to him.
Yeah, he probably lost it by now. I sent that a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why I say send it to him again.
Yeah, I might not have it anymore.
Because we had issues with the printer and he had to get it replaced and all this other stuff. So now it's been working.
Eric wants to know, how is the tasing? I don't think I've talked to you since that happened.
Marlene said hi.
Hi, Marlene.
Did you pee your pants when you got tased?
No.
It was not the full. Originally, he was going to have it done with the police department. But at the time that they were taught, because the guy that tased him is a police officer.
Sheriff officer.
A sheriff. So they were going to talk to them about having it done, like during one of their training things. But because of COVID, I guess they weren't allowing non-uniformed people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just regular people to do it. So he had to order a taser off of Amazon. So he got tased a couple times. But he didn't pee his pants. I sure was hoping he would.
But does it shoot the little prong things out? So I mean, that would
No,
scare me to
not
begin
the
with.
one you
No.
had.
It's one of the contact ones.
Yeah, it's
okay.
one of the ones where you have to touch. I don't think they sell the prong ones to people. Do they?
Not in
probably not.
California, they don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Not in California.
Okay. Waffles are just pancakes with abs. That is awesome.
Waffles are just pancakes with that.
I wish they still had that show that Kids Say the Darndest Things, because she'd be awesome on there.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's funny because Emily and Annie, my best friend has 2 daughters about the same age. And I'm going to tell you, they are to the T, Emily and Annie. But they're Evelina and Ina. And Ina and Ayla. I'm sorry. Ina and Ayla. Ina is just like Annie. Personality, dressing, everything. Ayla is just like Emily. She has no filter. She doesn't care. I could tell one time we went to Knott's Berry Farm and we were sitting at the table and she said something was said. We were eating. We were getting ready to eat. And she goes, oh, yeah. She goes, I ate grass at school yesterday. We looked at her and we're like, what? And she's like, yeah, I was out on the field with the boys and I ate grass. And her mom says, did they make you eat grass? And she goes, no, I made them eat grass. I was like, good Lord. And when she was like 4, she was eating a taco and everything fell out the back. I'm going to abbreviate, but she said in full words, WTF. And everybody at the table looked at me and they go, that's what you say. She got that from you.
I learned it from watching you, Dad.
Yeah, I forget what Kendall was saying the other day. My mom was telling me that she was saying something that was not appropriate.
We got 6 autos.
Oh, is there an auction on now, Ross?
Yeah, there is. I've been waiting for this thing to come on.
I'm actually, I was going to say we probably could end tonight in because I know that the 4 Horsemen are coming on. Did I miss the Protectors? You did. You missed the Protectors. Ghoul, how's your thumb? In case you guys didn't see the picture, he hurt himself very badly in the moving process.
Oh no. All right, well I'm gonna dip off. Thank you so much for letting me come on. It was fun. It's been a while. We'll see you again probably in a month or 2.
Yeah, anytime. Just let me know.
All right, Ross.
Jennifer, it was nice seeing you.
Bye, Ross.
Bye, everybody.
He does it all the time. I'm used to it. He always has.
Yeah. And Mama J, thanks for popping in.
Of course.
But yeah, I'll let everybody go. I know 4 Horsemen's coming on, and there's something else being planned tonight. So you guys, we'll see you guys next week, Tuesday night. I haven't.
Real quick, don't forget, guys. Starting next week,
the
swap videos for CS8 will be dropping.
Wait, I do have one more thing that I promised.
Yeah, in the next few weeks, we will be announcing what the theme and what we're going to go forward with CS9. Again, we've done many of these. So be on the lookout. There'll be over 40 videos dropping Monday through Thursday because I'm not going to make anybody be a fool on Friday. So Monday through Thursday, everyone will be dropping their videos. So keep an eye out next week.
And this is the standings for the Handmade by Robots, the Geek Meets Eats Challenge Tournament. So as of right now, you can see Big Dog Dave is on rank number 1. Juliana is second and tied with Bobbert and Nazrin. And then I'm in 5th. Papa Missouri, Landmark, Umpty is in 8th. But here's the thing that you guys need to see is if you sort this by max points, that's the important part because that's the max amount of points that person can get. There's a lot of us that are way below this that are sitting in 2nd place or 3rd place net right now because of the amount of points we have through 1st and 2nd round. But Juliana is in 1st as far as max points left that she can get. Cord is in 14th right now, but he still has a max amount of points of 160. And then Bobbert is in 3rd with max points 157. And then followed up by Umpty. So the actual standings this week don't mean anything until we see what happens this next week because the points values increase as you go through rounds. So it's still pretty much anybody's game unless you pick somebody who got knocked out. Like there were some Tennessee and Kentucky finalists that were down here that So you can see there, if they've picked that, then the total number of points available still is not great. So, but thank you to everybody who's playing. Fox started a chat, so there's a whole extra chat right
He
now.
started a chat because I got confused because he changed the name and you know people keep adding chats and changing names and I never know. I was posting a bunch of swap stuff in somebody else's chat and they're like wrong room. I know, thanks.
So yeah,
also,
watch
real
this
quick,
vlog,
don't
guys.
forget-
I can't wait to drop my video. I'm dropping mine on the 29th.
Yeah.
But they'll be coming up here. So you got about another 6 days or so before they're gonna pop up. And
April 1st, and I'm sure you'll hear people say this throughout their videos, hopefully. But on April 1st, Big Dog Dave is doing an auction for Puzzle Squared, which is the same charity that the CS8 donated to. So keep an eye out for that, guys. He's going to do a full auction for that.
And how much did the people who participated in
We
the CS8?
raised $225 just from a swap.
That's awesome. Yeah. I haven't watched it either. I watched a little bit of the MSU game, but and mostly just the end of it because I wanted to see what was going on between them and Duke because they were almost tied. So, all right, peeps, go check out Four Horsemen. There's some other cool stuff that's going to be happening tonight. I think on Instagram.
Not tonight. He's not feeling good.
Okay, not tonight. Coming up soon. And we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Who knows what'll happen? New intro. All right, you guys have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.